My name Edmond Yakani, Executive Director of CEPO. I would like to take this opportunity with respect to appreciate His Excellency President in making a remarkable decision for ordering soldiers to vacate the streets of Juba and go back to their barracks following the clash between the forces of the government and the bodyguards of our former Director General for National Security Service, General Akol Kur. This is a remarkable decision. Thank you, Excellency President, but also like to thank President for calling an emergency security meeting with all the security leaders, which have resulted for making decision that this escalate further clashes or further tensions between the government forces and the force and the bodyguards of General Akol Kur. All these decisions are very good, and we are aware that the same meeting have assured Akol Kur maximum safety and security and his family, and he is reallocated to his own private house in Jebel, and we hope that the state will take the responsibility of ensuring him and his family are safe and they should enjoy their civic rights as enshrined in the Bill of Rights in the Constitution. Thank you, Excellency President, for demonstrating a sense of not allowing the country to return back to violence as you have promised the nation before. But spoilers of our stability and peace always like to create confusion between the leadership of the country and some leaders that run public institutions at their various capacity. This practice need to be stopped. But strongly, I would like to bring to the attention of the leadership of the country and the lawmakers of the country that there's one thing that is taking place among ourselves and is becoming a national disaster factor, a factor that is causing violence, a factor that is dividing the society of South Sudan. This practice is a practice of arresting individuals without warrant of arrest. The family of General Akol could say he is supposed to be arrested without any warrant. We have lost lives of thousands of South Sudanese who died because they have been arrested without warrant of arrest. Among them, like Samuel Dong, like Agri Idris, like Moke Johnson lately that we have seen. We have seen also how much the arrest without warrant have destroyed the life and the reputation of the former mayor of Juba City, Callisto Lado. And now almost arrest without warrant is almost making us losing the life of our own South Sudanese General Akol Kur. And we have seen how much this practice of arrest without warrant is dividing the society of South Sudan, is creating violence among the South Sudanese, and is becoming a complete factor of national disaster. Therefore, I'm appealing to the leadership of the country, as previously they have made a decision that such powers should be withdrawn from any legislation of any security institution, for instance, like the National Security Act. And we are aware that some of the MPs insisted and they imposed it to be there as a practice. And now we have seen the consequences of your decision, lawmakers, our MPs in the parliament. What you decided to punish somebody tomorrow may turn to be used for punishing you. And this is normally the practice of the law. I'm appealing with due respect and honor to the leadership of the country and to the lawmakers. We must repeal the decision of practices where people have to be arrested without warrant. This power need to be put down into a dustbin from practices because it's becoming a national disaster, is dividing our society, is causing violence in our society, and is making us undermine the rule of law and the respect of human rights. Yes, there are incidences where warrant cannot be there and someone can be arrested as it's a decision of a court of law or a decision that police in duty have seen an act that does not wait for them to wait for warrant, but they want to prevent a crime from happening or a disaster from happening, they can arrest. But should not be a practice of silencing civic engagement and silencing political engagement. Should not be for silencing the demand and the call for respect of human rights and rule of law, transparency, accountability, justice to prevail. This particular practice is becoming a disaster, is becoming a national factor of violence, and we must stop it now. Thank you very much.